Et rebonsoir les gens, comment allez-vous? Moi ça va très bien. Alors on se retrouve ce soir, enfin ce soir, pas forcément pour vous, on se retrouve en tous les cas pour la suite du RPG GreedFall. Ce jeu que j'aime tant. Vraiment une excellentissime découverte en ce qui me concerne. Et donc là, le but du jeu, ça va être de continuer la quête que Petrus nous a déclenchée, à savoir mes origines, tout simplement. Donc on a appris qui était ma mère, on a appris que mon père était aussi parti du village, mais qu'il a été tué le jour où ma mère a été enlevée. Et donc là, on va aller voir si on arrive à trouver ma tante, qui serait donc le dernier membre de ma famille encore en vie. Et après ça, on essaiera de faire la quête de Kurt, je ne sais pas comment ça se prononce. Bah si, je le sais, mais j'ai oublié. Je crois que c'est Kurt. Et on partira à la chasse des corrompus. Et donc sans plus tarder, go live! Hop là! Si on remet le jeu, c'est mieux. Si on remet le son encore plus. Son encore plus. Son encore plus. Son encore plus. What? Son encore. Pourquoi je tourne en boucle? C'est quoi cette affaire? Qu'est-ce que c'est que cette affaire? C'est bon. C'est revenu à la normale. Eh ben, si la première partie de cette soirée s'est pas franchement bien déroulée, la seconde commence pas forcément bien non plus. Mais enfin. Ouh, c'était quoi ce flash dégueulasse? Alors, ma tante serait donc à peu près en face.
He seems quite friendly compared to the others we've run into.
A bit too friendly, if you ask me. A little too concerned with pleasing the settlers.
And do you think that's a bad thing?
He reminds me of myself when I was younger. And that's not a compliment. My fear is that he serves his own ambition. And this is often done at the expense of others.
Tu étais donc vraiment un pourri. Ah.
Let's go and ask the inhabitants of the village if they know where to find her.
The islanders protect their Donegad. I don't know if they'll speak to some Renaigse.
Don't forget, you are one of them after all.
Ouais. Pas vraiment comme ça que je leur apparais, hein, quand même. Même si j'ai fait de mon mieux pour m'habiller comme eux, j'ai la trace sur la gueule et tout. Mais... je reste une étrangère à leurs yeux.
Hello. Renaigse. Do you need help, Renaigse? Actually, yes. I am looking for the village Donegad.
Oh. And what do you want from her?
Ulan told me that she could help me to find someone.
Ulan must have wanted to play a dirty trick on you. There's no love lost between Ulan and the Donegad. She says that he loves the people from your island too much. But Ulan saved our village. Anyway, if you want to find her, try heading towards the western plains. I am not sure if she is there right now, but she likes going for walks there.
I am extremely grateful.
Thank you, dear villagers. This way. This is the way. Ouais, y a du loot, comprends pas, c'est comme ça, c'est pas grave. Alors pour info, je n'ai absolument aucun retour s'il y a du monde sur le chat ou non. Que le nombre de viewers actuellement ne fonctionne pas. Mais quoi? Qu'est-ce que tu voulais me dire?
There's a woman over there, surrounded by animals.
Ouf, ah oui.
How do you feel, madam?
Well, thank you for stepping in. I don't understand what has happened. Usually these animals accept me. Something must have frightened them.
We are glad we arrived at the right time. We would have been very upset if something had happened to you.
Excuse me, but are you Slan, the Donegad of Ignamri?
Yes, that's me. Were you looking for me?
Yes, we were. If you would allow us, we'd like to accompany you and tell our story along the way.
Very well. I will walk by your side.
This is the story we have pieced together.
I just can't believe it. Yet, if I think about it, your face reminds me of hers.
My mother, or better, the woman who raised me, gave me this necklace.
A Relwyn gave it to me, to give to her child, and I passed it on to Mrs. de Sade.
It looks familiar. Your father had given it to your mother when they bound. It's good that you are wearing it today. My poor beloved Relwyn, who died far away from us all, and divorced Tierce. I still miss her so much.
She wanted me to help her die. But I was unable to do such a thing. Someone would have figured it out. I would have been sent back to Ptolemy, and I would have lost everything. So I watched her suffer. And one day she died.
Petrus, I cannot hold it against you for letting her live.
No, you don't understand. I loved her. I loved her, and I didn't even have the strength to end her suffering. She's the only woman I've ever loved.
I never would have guessed.
Everyone loved Relwyn. She was marvelous. You cannot blame yourself, man of the light. What's more, you brought me her child. For that alone, she would forgive you if she were among us. All is well now.
Among Us?
The child of Tia Fradi has returned home, and with him, the spirit of his mother. You are home, my Duktaram. Welcome.
Duktaram?
I wanted to thank you.
Thank me? Despite everything you know about me.
You may have been a bit cowardly in the past, to the point of letting the woman you loved suffer. You were manipulative and you lied to everyone, including yourself. But thanks to what you've told me, I've been able to find my family and my origins. And for that, I thank you.
My child, what you're saying touches me more than you can imagine. At least I've done something good for once in my deceitful life. For you and for her. I hope the Enlightened will remember this when I stand before him.
Ok, donc ça c'est fait. Kurt maintenant. Quête annexe. Règlement de compte. Ouais. Non, le chef il est là-haut. Donc... ouais, là-haut. Putain. Kurt, mon ami Kurt.
Greenblood, my friend.
Est-ce que tu me parles ce coup-ci? Ah.
This quest for revenge isn't only about what happened to Raina and the others, is it? Very well. You can count on me. What do you plan to do?
Major Herman is posted in San Mateus. He's part of the Red Sun Regiment now. He's loyal to Torsten, but kept his head down when the coup was dismantled.
Isn't denouncing him enough? He'll be put to death for high treason.
The Guard's reputation has suffered enough from Torsten's scheming, and he has connections in high places. I'm sure he has many supporters.
What are you getting at? Are you going to kill him yourself? If he's well connected, the Mother Cardinal will surely hear about it. And I doubt she'd be pleased.
I know. That's the whole problem. We need to get rid of him without anyone finding out.
Remember that we are talking about San Mateus. We should get rid of your major in broad daylight.
What kind of twisted scheme have you come up with now, old fox?
We need to ensure that he falls into the hands of the Ordo Luminous. They love burning people at the stake. And they don't care too much about who ends up in the flames.
The Inquisitor isn't very fond of us. I doubt we'd be able to convince him.
Haven't I taught you anything, my child? Every man has his weaknesses, including Aloysius. I could help you convince him if you'd like.
I hate those burnings. But Herman, he may be the only one who really deserves it. We'll need to find him, though. And he's been keeping a low profile since the coup failed.
And we've already seen to what extent the law of silence has on the Guard.
We need help. Our new commander might be able to tell us who to turn to. She knows everybody.
All right then, agreed. Let's start by going to see her.
Et on va se retourner immédiatement. Pour aller à New Serene. Peu importe ce que je fais, il y a toujours après 2-3 secondes cette espèce de lag atroce. Alors, où est-ce qu'elle est? Dans la caserne. Let's go à la caserne alors. Let's go. Merde alors, ils sont où les escaliers? ouvrons. Ah ouais, d'accord. Donc il faut que je passe par la porte qui est là. D'accord, hein. Tac, tac. Ici on redescend. Coucou.
Hello, Commander.
Lady Desarde. And Kurt, I believe I should be thanking you for my nomination.
It is your upright and honorable nature that won you this post, not I. Perhaps sometime in the future you'll curse me for having suggested your name.
I hope not. How can I be of service to you?
We're here to talk to you about a document we found in the training camp.
A letter, signed by Major Herman. He's behind all of this, Sieglinder.
Herman. Kurt, this is personal now. When will this story be finished? I could court-martial him, but you know how much certain people support him.
I know. He'd probably get away with it. Everyone loves the heroic Major. No, we thought of another way. The Ordo Luminis.
You want to have them burned as heretics?
If he'd been caught as Torsten's accomplice, he would have been drawn and quartered. Do you think that's any less painful?
I don't know if you came to look for my help or my blessing. You have both. But promise me that you'll stop seeking vengeance after this.
You have my word. We just need your help to find Herman. He's been hiding since the failed coup.
And you need help in the San Mateus barracks. Talk to the corporal in charge of the prisons. I know him well. He's loyal. He's from the old school. If he can help you, he will.
It seems to me that the Ordo Luminis keeps its prisoners in the prisons of the Guard.
In fact, if you want to avoid drawing too much attention to yourself, you could bring Herman there directly. I'll write you a letter for the corporal. Here you go.
Thank you for doing this for me, Sieglinder.
You're welcome. And don't forget your promise, Kurt.
Ah, cool. On se fait TP direct là-bas. Ça me dérange pas. Au contraire. Alors. Soit négocier avec l'inquisiteur, soit parler au caporal. Enfin, plutôt aller parler au caporal, hein. Ouais, je préfère ça. Donc, on rentrait à droite. Salut les gars. Ça va bien depuis la dernière fois? Toi, nettoie bien. Et je pense qu'il est bientôt usé ton fanion, hein. Chaque fois que je passe, il est en train de nettoyer. Ok, alors.
A feast for the eyes, ladies.
Yeah. Wait. Merde, c'est laquelle de porte? Ah. Salut mon pote.
Yes. What can I do for you?
Sir, Commander Sieglinder wrote this letter to you.
I wasn't expecting that. Even though I never really liked the Major, the Commander is asking me to do all I can to assist you in your mission. So what can I do for you?
We are looking for the Major. We know that he was posted here.
Yes, and officially he still is. But I haven't seen him for some time. Following the coup, he was probably expecting us to go after him. The only people he may have told about his hiding place are his lieutenants. Those two are his henchmen.
I see. Well, we'll just have to go and interrogate them.
If we bring him to you, can you make sure he ends up in an Ordo Luminous jail?
Do you want to condemn him to the stake? That's a bit extreme. Listen, I can lock him up, but you'll have to find a way to keep my men from seeing him.
Why's that?
All the guards in the city know the Major. If they see him brought here, they'll want to know why. And they will surely take it out on the Inquisition, which could end badly.
You're not wrong, Corporal. What do you suggest?
If you bring me some sleeping potions, I could put the whole lot of them to sleep. When they wake up, they'll be ashamed of having slept through their watch. But that's better than spilling blood. Exactly. Come see me when you have enough. Anything else?
So you need sleeping potions. Is that right?
Exactly. Come see me when you have enough. Anything else?
Ah, donc j'en ai pas.
We should go.
Goodbye.
Des potions endormantes. Est-ce que je peux fabriquer ça? Non. De quoi, toi?
And what can I do for you?
Rien.
That will be all, Quartermaster. Thank you.
Très bien. Est-ce qu'il y a... Non, c'est juste fournir les potions, mais... Bon, je vais essayer de les fabriquer. On va voir si on peut. Si c'est pas le cas, bah... ça va être la merde. Attends, quoi? Il faut que je parte. Ah, pardon. Qui part en sucette et j'ai l'autre qui me fait mal. Si c'est pas beau ça. Faut que je parte derrière le perso, donc par là. J'ai comme un voile au-dessus de l'œil, c'est horrible. Tac, et là, on va là-bas. Ah bah ouais, je peux en faire plein. Voilà, potion endormante. Allez, on y retourne. Tiens, là il y a une caisse. Ouais, pourquoi certaines je les fouille et d'autres non, je sais pas. C'est comme ça. Attendez. Du coup, on va pas rentrer dans celle-ci de porte, on va rentrer dans l'autre. Voilà. Là, on va... Oups. Je pensais que c'était ouvert, mais non. Et ici, on descend. Salut mon pote. Tu vas pouvoir droguer tes potes.
What can I do for you?
So you need sleeping potions. Is that right?
Yes, to put my men to sleep. That would seem the best way of doing it.
Perfect. And then?
When you have your man, Let me know, and I'll do the rest. Anything else?
We should go.
Goodbye.
Farewell. Ah, c'était quel jeu ça encore? Pas Final Fantasy Remake? FF7 Remake? Farewell. Et c'est le retour du coup de barre. Mon pote le crameur.
What do you want now?
We've come to discuss something that concerns you.
Really? I'm listening.
We would like to draw your attention to a man who has confessed to terrible crimes.
Has he professed heresy? Venerated one of the demonic creatures worshipped by the savages?
Not exactly. He's responsible for many deaths, and was one of Torsten's supporters.
Who, as you know, was planning to overthrow your governor and take her place.
These truly are crimes. But they have nothing to do with the Ordo Luminis. You should denounce this man to our governor. I'm sure she'll be happy to have him drawn and quartered. You should leave me now. Your lack of faith has already been proven in the past. I don't know why you even came to see me.
Come now, Aloysius. Are you going to let this regrettable incident obscure your judgment?
Incident? You call the obvious lack of faith of your protégé and her behavior an incident?
A momentary error, nothing else. Which she largely made up for by denouncing the commander's plot. To think that without her, San Mateus would be in the hands of faithless, lawless mercenaries, and that we would no longer have any chance of guiding this island towards the light.
You always know how to shine the best light on the situation, don't you?
I came to see you in particular because I know how much you value justice. I know that political machinations have no hold over you. This man nearly plunged your entire city into chaos. Yet he got away with it with impunity. Only you can make sure he receives the punishment he deserves.
It would seem that despite your past mistakes, you are sometimes rather prescient. A traitor of this kind shouldn't be able to get away with it. And I wouldn't let myself be corrupted. I can't have your man publicly arrested without raising too many questions. But if you arrange for him to come to one of our jails discreetly, I'll make sure justice is delivered. The felon will receive the punishment he deserves on behalf of the glorious Enlightened.
May he always keep you in his divine blessing, Aloysius. You will soon find this man in your jail.
Anything else?
Nope.
Nothing. It's all right.
Remember that the Enlightened is always watching you.
Now that everything is ready, we should go find these lieutenants.
Absolument. Allez, go. Tiens, t'as des trucs à vendre ou pas, toi, maintenant?
Don't hesitate.
Alors... Celle que j'ai, en fait. Elle est juste moins bien. Bon. Ou si je compare avec ça. Pas l'agilité pour. Donc ça règle le problème. Putain, j'ai même pas l'agilité pour ça. Waouh. On peut utiliser un fleuret d'acier. C'est la classe ou pas? Non, pas vraiment. Hein. Tac, tac, tac. Ah. Ça donne une armure en plus. Pas vraiment intéressant. Armure d'apparat d'évêque inquisiteur. C'est moche. 120, 116. Ah mais non, c'est pas ça que je veux jouer. Il a la constitution 3 aussi. Bon.
Goodbye.
Ah, goodbye. Absolument. Oups. Ça passera pas par là. Pas le délire. Ouais non, il faut que je passe de l'autre côté. Alors. Alors je pense que le chemin le plus direct c'est par là. En tout cas, c'est celui que moi je connais. Et donc ça veut dire que je ne me perds pas. Et donc c'est le plus direct. Alors maintenant, faut que j'aille par là-bas. Est-ce que les portes seront ouvertes? Rien n'est moins sûr. Ah, chaque fois, c'est nul. Alors, on va reprendre l'autre entrée. Et on prendra les escaliers pour remonter. Donc là il faut que j'aille ici. Voilà. Salut.
You're far from your regiment, Captain. What do you want?
We're looking for Major Herman. I was told you'd know where to find him.
The Major? He must be on a mission somewhere.
Don't play dumb with me, Lieutenant. I'd be sorry to see you arrested as an accomplice.
Listen, Captain. We really don't know what you're talking about. As for your threats, you're not our superior. You're not part of our regiment.
Yet we're here with your new commander's blessing. The Major is accused of treason. You'd better tell us where to find him.
Lies. The Major is a righteous man. We'd give our lives for him.
Really? Let's see you do it.
Guards, help me!
And death to the others!
Your magic is running out. Take a potion.
You're running out of energy. Drink a potion.
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
So, are you finally ready to tell us where we can find Herman?
We'll never tell you anything.
Stop. You might be ready to die for him, but I'm not. He's in a warehouse on the port.
The traitor is probably getting ready to leave the island. What do you want to do with these two, Kurt?
Lieutenants, you're under arrest for now. Go to the commander. She'll decide what to do with you.
At your orders, Captain.
Let's find the Major before he escapes.
D'autres cadavres, tout à fait. Toujours un plaisir de vous dépouiller, les gars. Alors... d'accord. Pas trop compris là, mais c'est pas grave. Alors, il faut que j'aille... What? Et où la porte? Oh putain, elle est là-haut.
Here he is! What the... Kurt? It's been so long. How did you find me?
Does that really matter, Major? You're finally gonna pay for all your evil, your treachery, and your schemes.
Come with us, Major Herman.
If you think I'm gonna give up without a fight, you're wrong. Soldiers! Seize them!
Maybe enlighten protect me in this battle.
To my... And death to the others!
Your magic is running out. Take a potion.
C'est bon, tu te rends?
No. What?
You shouldn't be surprised. After all, I owe my talents to you.
Let's lock him up. The Inquisitor will do the rest.
Ah. Ouh, d'accord. Alors. Kurt, viens par là. Toi, tu as pas la... Tu as pas la condition, toi. Si? Ah. Pétrus, toutes mes félicitations. Te voilà devenu commandeur. Bon, il faudrait que j'améliore un peu, mais voilà. Tu es full goldé, mon ami. Journal du Major Herman. T'es prêt pour l'opération du commandeur. Les recrues que nous avons reçues du camp fantôme sont parfaites. Rolf n'a pas démérité. Quelqu'un a prévenu la mère cardinale des plans du commandeur. Beaucoup de nos hommes ont été arrêtés et exécutés. Je préférais quitter la caserne. Mes soutiens m'éviteraient sûrement la peine capitale. Mais la colère de la bigote est telle que je préférerais ne pas prendre de risques. Je ne connais le terme de bigote. Navré, j'ai bégayé dessus. Quelle déchéance! Nous rêvions de grandeur, de cité nous appartenant enfin, et me voilà terré dans un vieil entrepôt puant le poisson. Ouais, c'est pas mal mérité, hein. Même si bigote, ça désigne la mère cardinale.
Kurt, are you all right?
Yes. Better than ever. You cannot even imagine how much I hated that piece of filth.
What did he do to you?
As you may have guessed, I suffered the same treatment as Reyna. The only difference is that I survived, and there's even more. Believe me, I'm glad that these memories went up in flames along with that bastard. Thank you, Green Blood. Thank you for helping me as I go through all this. I'll never forget it.
You're welcome. Dunque, il y a ça et il y a ça. Bon, on va aller attaquer, hein. Tac. Toi, je suis désolé, mais tu te casses. Toi, tu reviens. Est-ce que j'ai des trucs à virer? Ça. Tac, ça dégage. Ça. Qu'est-ce que vous voulez que je fasse avec ça? Ça, je vais le garder. Ça. No. Use. Absolutely no use of that. Impeccable. Attaquer la Syrie. Ah ouais, mais c'est ici la Syrie. Mince. Attends. Eh oui, c'est vrai. J'ai qu'à sortir de la ville. Je tousse de plus en plus. Est-ce que ça serait pas un signe? Mais je suis pas censé trouver des guerriers machin là? Des guerriers aigles ou je sais plus comment elle appelait. Là où il coupe les arbres. En dessous, hein. Il n'y a pas de guerrier là.
Here is the logging facility. The prisoners must be in that cabin.
No one passes.
I will pass without your permission.
Allez, salut. Content de vous avoir connu, les gars. Bonjour. Ouais, tu feras gaffe, tu es dans la fumée, toi.
You're free.
Thank you. May the trees always bear fruits on your journey.
It was Sergeant Franz who told us where to find you.
Franz? So he kept his word. I had hoped he would.
Stay hidden here for now. We will set up a trap for the people who captured you.
Then we will fight by your side.
Non,
They will
non,
pay
tu es trop
for what they
faible.
have done to us.
No, you're in no condition to fight. It's better that you stay here. When we are done with them, you can return home. Thank you for coming to lend us a hand. I'm surprised. Deirdre said that she would only send 2 warriors.
It's not a Sengedin Anadas. It's a Gaius Rad, a warrior from my clan.
Betirtuma Donegad.
She told Esseld your story, and we wanted to come. Young people from our clan have been captured, and we believe they are here. When Xavier also sent a warrior for the same reason.
We are most grateful for your help. Thanks to you, we can stop those who captured them.
You're there. Were you able to get rid of the guards?
Yes, some. And we have released the prisoners. But there are still others that we have to defeat.
I see you've managed to bring allies. With them, we have every chance of winning. Ermelind and her troops shouldn't be long. You should take position.
Anything to report, Sergeant Franz?
Negative, Lieutenant. Everything is quiet.
Where did the guards go?
I don't know.
How can you not know? Hey, what's going on?
Protect me in this battle! Your magic is running out! Take a potion!
Les gars, quand vous voulez participer au combat, hein. C'est bon, on n'a pas souffert de pertes. Montagnons! Are we done now?
We got them.
Make sure that Lieutenant Ermelind is shackled and brought back to San Mateus. She will probably be sent to New Serene to be interrogated by Manfred. She has a lot to teach us about Egon.
I hope she can help you put an end to all of this.
Can we all go home now?
Yes. We will escort you.
Breg, it's thanks to you that I realized what we were doing. I hope you'll forgive me one day for being one of those monsters. In the meantime, I will do everything I can to help stop this smuggling for good.
You are a better man than you think. Friends, when you're finished, return and see me at Xavier. I will be glad to see you again.
We should go. Let's report to Quartermaster Herbert.
Ah, il y avait plein de loot, il y en a plus, c'est dégueulasse. Eh ben, j'en ai des pièces d'argent, hein. C'est bon, j'ai tout. Il n'y a rien d'autre à prendre dans la cabane. Il n'y a que les prisonniers. On va faire le tour de la baraque, on va en faire un tour dedans. On est d'accord qu'il n'y a rien du tout. Allez, go. Et tu cours, cours, cours. Ce chemin que tu connais. Et tu frappes, frappes, frappes. C'est ta façon d'aimer. Tiens, il a fini de nettoyer. Bon, il y a encore plein de cailloux dessus, mais... il a fini de nettoyer. Manfred, c'est celui qui est ici, hein. On est d'accord. Non, j'ai fait de la merde. Ah, merde. Il est où Manfred là? Ouais, c'est bien celui auquel je pense, mais je suis passé par la mauvaise entrée. L'entrée que je pensais... autre. Mais pourquoi avant c'était relié et maintenant ça l'est plus?
Your Excellency, I was told you'd returned with prisoners.
Yes. Lieutenant Ermelind organized a slave trade on behalf of the organization I told you about. Her men captured natives who were then sold here or smuggled to the mainland. We also found out that they commandeered a Naut ship to speed things up.
What madness. I guess Manfred will want to have her questioned. Lieutenant Alexander, you will accompany her with some men.
Quartermaster, at your orders.
And you, Sergeant. I understand that you participated in the despicable actions of this traitor.
It's true, Quartermaster.
I recommend clemency. Without his help, we would not have discovered what this was about.
I see. You will accompany Lieutenant Alexander. Manfred would like to talk to you, but I will make sure that he knows what role you played in this case.
Thank you, Quartermaster.
Well, I'll let you get on, sirs.
Thank you very much for your help, Your Excellency. Travel safe.
Well, things seem to be in order here now. We should go and warn Manfred.
Let's go then. So, the travel point. Est-ce que je peux passer de ce côté? Logiquement, oui. Hein. C'est quand même plus direct en vrai. Salut la famille. Tac tac. J'ai d'autres missions, enfin d'autres quêtes, a priori non. Donc let's go. Ça lag, ça lag, ça lag. Ah, par contre, j'ai pas eu de crash PC aujourd'hui. Finalement, c'est peut-être une bonne chose. Le changement d'encodage que j'ai fait là. Et je sais pas si la qualité d'image est bonne ou pas. Ça, j'avoue que du coup, je ne sais pas du tout. Salut, salut.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
I can do something for you.
I was able to clarify the story about the ship.
Actually, I did.
And we arrested the person in charge.
I've already been told all this. Lieutenant Alexander came before you did. He told me the whole thing, and he didn't fail to tell me everything we owe you. I have already sent a letter to the Admiral explaining what happened and offering reparations. I hope she will forgive us. Anyway, I thank you very much. Once again, you have worked wonders, Your Excellency.
We couldn't have done anything without Sergeant Franz. He showed admirable courage. I imagine he has joined your forces.
That doesn't ring a bell. I don't think a sergeant by that name is stationed here.
Strange. It seemed to me that Quartermaster Herbert told him to come and find you.
Well, perhaps he changed his mind. With this business going on, he must be sorely lacking in men. Anyway, know that our investigation has finally paid off. Lieutenant Alexander arrested many criminals with information obtained from prisoners. You should go find him. He's with Captain Ulrich.
Captain Ulrich?
The highest-ranking captain in the garrison. He's an old man who was not often found in the field, but faced with such a scandal, he had to intervene personally.
Thank you, Manfred. I'll go find them.
Comment ça, y a pas Franz? C'est quoi ce bordel? Entretenir avec Cabral, parler au capitaine Ulrich. Bon, on va aller faire ça en premier, hein, puisqu'a priori il est au-dessus.
This arrest is good news. Let's find the captain.
Good news, y a un type qui a disparu quand même, hein, dans l'affaire. Hein.
Ah, Your Excellency. I was talking about your exploits to Captain Ulrich.
Your Excellency?
Captain, Lieutenant, Quartermaster Manfred informed me that you had made several arrests.
Indeed. Lieutenant Ermelind confessed, which enabled us to flush out most of the gang.
I can't quite believe that all the arrested men are involved in this case. I know many of them, and could have sworn they were honorable people.
I'm sorry, Captain. I understand. It's a shock. We were all sure that our comrades would never be involved in this kind of thing.
Will you continue the investigation?
Of course. We can't stop our research until we've completely dismantled this organization.
Lieutenant Alexander was asking me to transfer him to New Serene, to be a part of the investigation there.
To manage it, if you allow it, my captain. I was honored to participate in the interrogations of Lieutenant Ermelind, and to be able to arrest all these criminals. I would not want to leave things half-finished.
As I told you, Lieutenant, I can't approve the transfer of an officer from another garrison. I must refer to the commander.
In any case, we're most grateful for your help. But we can now bring this investigation to an end without you.
I see. What goes on in the Guard is the Guard's own business.
It's a bit like that, yes. We can't let the actions of a small group compromise the reputation of the whole Guard.
You forget, once again, that you have not yet obtained your transfer, Lieutenant. In the meantime, please be dismissed.
At your orders, Captain. Goodbye, Your Excellency.
Il a un peu trop la confiance, lui.
I'm sorry you had to hear this call to order. This lieutenant is inclined to forget who he's speaking to.
It must be the enthusiasm of youth.
It's possible. In any case, and contrary to what he said, we will still need your help.
Why is that?
Lieutenant Alexander claims that Ermelin's confession allowed him to arrest all these men. But I attended one of these interrogations, and all she talked about was a secret camp. The one in which Torsten's recruits received their special instruction for the coup d'etat. If I understood correctly, this place was taken back and used by the criminal organization. But our lieutenant did not mention it, which surprised me, and led me to doubt his sincerity. Perhaps Alexander failed to report it to increase his prestige later.
But he could have another motive. So you would like us to go there?
Indeed. And I'd like to accompany you. I am no longer a field officer, but I still know how to hold my own. And I want to see this case with my own eyes. You know the place, so you will be my guide.
Very well, Captain. You can count on me.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I will get going right away. Will you come with me?
Yes, I'm ready.
Sure.
Let's hurry.
Let's go.
We're almost there.
How would you like to proceed, Captain?
By the book. We'll go through the whole camp, neutralizing any threat.
Allô? C'est moi ou ça sent pas bon? Arrêtez, meneur, fouillez l'ancien camp fantôme. Vous êtes quoi, vous?
Your magic is running out. Take a potion.
Pourquoi je le sens pas du tout?
Your magic is running out. Take a potion. May the enlightened protect me in this battle. Your magic is running out. Take a potion.
Alors... Fouiller l'ancien camp fantôme. Ouais, c'est tout au même endroit en vrai. Hello, c'est moi. Aïe. Et là, on est bloqué à l'intérieur. Aïe aïe, qu'est-ce que c'est qu'on a trouvé? Est-ce que c'est Franz?
It's Sergeant Franz.
Eh merde.
He paid dearly for the help he gave us.
He was beaten to death.
Quartermaster Herbert ordered him to accompany Lieutenant Alexander to answer Manfred's questions, but he never made it to New Serene.
I was sure that the lieutenant was not genuine. He must be involved.
Et chier, Franz, merde.
Your magic is running out. Take a potion.
Ah putain, la petite va faire la gueule maintenant, fait chier. C'est quelqu'un de bien en plus, au final. Il a mis du temps, mais... Je vais voir là-dedans, en premier, non, il n'y a que dalle.
Lieutenant Klaus, so you are part of this disgusting plot.
Lay down your weapons, Lieutenant. Any resistance is futile. Your troops have been decimated.
I will not surrender, Your Excellency. Death is sweeter than the price of treason.
If you speak, we will be lenient.
You, maybe, but Egon, I doubt it. Farewell.
He's poisoned.
The plague. I'd have liked to have questioned that traitor.
Lettre adressée à Egon en provenance de New Serene. Egon. Adressée à Egon. Nos opérations à Nouvelle-Sérène nous ont dû être suspendues. Une bonne partie de nos hommes ont été arrêtés ou tués. Et le lieutenant en charge de l'opération s'est donné la mort plutôt que de nous trahir. L'intendant Manfred a fait appel à un membre de la congrégation, un légat il me semble, qui a su faire parler les marchands et remonter notre piste. Que devons-nous faire dans l'attente de vos ordres? Lettre interrompue. Madame Arzu, Quoi qui sait. Peut-être que si. Je suis au regret de vous informer que nous ne pourrons finalement pas assurer la livraison de natifs que nous vous avions promis. Le navire que nous avions réquisitionné a malheureusement été repris par les nôtres. Interrompons notre envoi. Soyez assurés que nous allons tout mettre en place, que nous allons tout mettre en œuvre pour... Ouais, il y en a plein des trucs. Lettre adressée à Egon en provenance d'Hikmet. Egon. Nos affaires à Hikmet ont pris fin brutalement suite à l'intervention d'un furteur, un légat de la congrégation. Le capitaine Ludwig a été arrêté et le gouverneur Burham nous a ordonné de mettre fin à l'opération. On est vraiment désolé, mais on n'a rien pu faire. Ludwig aurait dû être bien plus prudent. On attend vos ordres pour la suite.
These letters are signed by Egon. We must go to the office of the leader of these criminals.
We could study the handwriting to find out who's behind this pseudonym.
Effectivement. C'est une possibilité. Fouiller l'ancien camp fantôme. Il doit rester des trucs alors. Qu'est-ce que c'est que j'ai raté? Efficace.
It looks like poison.
Liste de noms écrite par Egon. Il était urgent de nous débarrasser des personnes suivantes qui mettent en péril nos opérations. Tous les moyens sont bons. Capitaine Ulrich, Nouvelle-Sérène. Légat de Sardé, Nouvelle-Sérène. Intendant Malfred, Nouvelle-Sérène. Intendant Herbert, Saint-Mathéus. Le nom du sergent Franz a été également sur la liste, mais il a été rayé.
This document talks about eliminating the witnesses to the case.
Manfred and us are definitely on that list. We did a good job, Your Excellency. Egon will never come back from a hit like this.
Certainly. But we know that there are still criminals amongst your troops, including their leader.
We know that Lieutenant Alexander is involved in all this. The sergeant's body, and the fact that he didn't tell us about this camp, are telltale signs. Perhaps he will be able to provide us with a lead. Otherwise, we still have these letters.
Remember that we are targets. Just like Manfred, we will have to stay alert.
You are right. Let's get back to New Serene as soon as possible. You will hand over the evidence to Quartermaster Manfred and assure yourself of his safety. I will go and ask our insolent lieutenant for an explanation.
Very well. Oui. Là, la sortie, on est d'accord, hein. Et mince. Je pensais y échapper, mais non. Il est plus loin le camp. Puisqu'on est passé devant la perdrix. Ah oui mais non, on a été TP à l'arrache. Comment comment je fais pour aller là-bas moi? Est-ce que je peux passer par là ou est-ce qu'il faut que je fasse tout le tour? Ouais, nickel. J'ai juste passé à côté. La partie lag et hop, c'est revenu. Non. J'y cru. Mais non. Et là, on va trouver le corps de Manfred, on sera dégoûté. Quoi? C'est fini. Est-ce qu'un jour vous allez comprendre que ça sert à rien de m'attaquer? Je suis devenu tellement plus fort que vous. C'est juste ridicule.
Your Excellency, I wasn't sure I'd see you alive again.
How did you know we were here? Did the captain tell you?
He was arrested while coming back here. Lieutenant Alexander said he was finally reported by his accomplices.
That lieutenant has some nerve. We know he's involved. We found the body of the sergeant who was to accompany him here. He got rid of him to punish him for helping us, or to stop him from revealing more. We also found this document saying that everyone who knows about the case should be eliminated. You're in danger, and they've already found a way to get rid of the captain.
Most of the men who are loyal to him are in jail. I can't do anything without help. I've been trying to get the commander. If anybody can restore order to all of this, she can.
Here, take this evidence and show it to her.
Alas, there's nothing in there that clearly indicates who Egon is.
The recent actions of Lieutenant Alexander suggest that he's the brains behind this operation. And we only have to compare his handwriting with these letters to be sure.
I'm going to join the commander, but you should intervene. I'm afraid he'll get rid of the captain.
Very well, very well.
Desart, Your Excellency! What a joy to see you again. We finally stopped Egon. The captain will be happy.
Naturally, and that is why you were surrounded by the men I apprehended. We visited your secret camp and found the body of poor Sergeant Franz, who, in spite of his death, continues to betray you. You are a member of this organization, Lieutenant. And when we compare your handwriting to the letters we have seized, it wouldn't surprise me to discover that Egon is none other than you.
We prepared a discreet death for you, worthy of your uncle's court. A little poison, and our troublesome diplomat would have been out of the way. But since you leave us with no choice, finish them. It'll be a real pleasure.
Finally, our revenge has come.
Ils ont des armes.
Take a potion. May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Drink a potion.
Allez, salut. Oh, tu es pas mort?
No, no, no! Why did you have to stick your nose in our business?
If you had not been so careless, so eager to get rich and climb to the top, maybe we would never have discovered your operations. Surrender, Alexander. Unless you prefer Egon.
Let me go! I could make you rich.
I doubt that the commander would find that arrangement acceptable.
Wretches!
Your Excellency, Lieutenant Alexander was court-martialed and will soon be executed.
You have my gratitude, Your Excellency. Without you, this assassin would have probably strangled me in prison.
Manfred gave me all the evidence you gathered and told me about the case. I'm just sorry he didn't tell me about it sooner.
My apologies, Commander. But you've been so busy since starting your new position. I never thought the case would be so big.
Be that as it may, the high-ranking culprits have been punished, and the foot soldiers will be sent back to the continent. A few months on the front should bring them back to reality. We owe you so much, Your Excellency. Without you, the Guard would probably be nothing more than a band of brigands. I am extremely grateful. I will not forget what you did for us.
Don't mention it, Commander.
Et voilà. Bien, sur ces bonnes paroles, on va couper la VOD. Les gens sur Twitch, ne partez pas, on revient de suite. Allez. À très bientôt. Ah. Je veux bien me mettre la musique. Allez, ciao ciao.